this video, we're going to continue to set up for the TransX SQL videos that we're going to get to in just a moment. What I want to do right now is show you how to execute scripts that somebody else gives you within the SQL Server Management Studio. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want you and I to be on the same page as we're working through some of these SQL examples. So the best way to do that is for me to script out the structure of the database tables and the data itself and give those to you. So you should be able to download these two files. One is called Acme SQL Schema and the second one is called Acme SQL Data. And what we want to do is execute those, and when we both execute those scripts, we'll have the exact same database. So each of those files contain hundreds of lines of TransX SQL code in them that I automatically generated using a tool. Two tools actually. If you look at the sidebar video that's kind of sandwiched between this video and the next one, you'll see how I did that. They're third-party tools. But at any rate, what I want you to do is this. If you've been following along, I want you to delete the three tables with all the data that we've been using up to this point. And to do that, I'm just going to right-click and, well, let's right-click on orders first and delete those. And I'm going to select OK. Then I'm going to right-click on order items, delete those, select OK, and then right-click on customer and delete that, and then select OK. Great. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is open a file, and I'm going to go to my desktop where those files are located. Again, you should have downloaded these two files. They should be in the same place where you downloaded this file or where you're currently watching this file. And the first one I want to open up is the SQL schema. Schema is another word for structure or the definition for all of our database objects. Okay, so I'm going to click open in this dialog. Now, what this says is not entirely all that important, but the fact that you can actually execute this is the most important part. Now, one other thing, you want to make sure that you have in this dialog selected your acme.mdf file. Otherwise, you're going to get some strange results. Okay, so now that we've got that, I'm going to click execute. And we'll get some feedback here in the messages pane at the bottom. And it should say that everything pretty much succeeded. Great. Then I'm going to open up another file. The second file is the data itself. I'm going to select open. And it has a bunch of SQL statements, about 3,000 SQL statements. Okay. I'm going to click execute on this. And it might take a moment or two, but eventually it'll complete. And when it does, now let's refresh our database. We have our tables back again. And if we were to select the top 1,000 rows, we should have 1,000 customers in the database. Again, if you want to know how I generated all this data, where did I get it from? Take a look at the sidebar video associated with this video. And I'll show you how I did it, a little trick. Okay, so that's about it for this video. Make sure you go through these steps so that in the following videos, you and I can be on the same page as we're selecting and inserting and updating and deleting data. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thank you.